Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for May 4, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. I'm Walter, your guide through the world of current events. Firstly, tensions between the US and Iran continue to escalate, with the Strait of Hormuz hanging precariously in the balance. The situation remains volatile, with both countries engaging in a war of words and actions that could potentially lead to further conflict. Secondly, we're seeing a disturbing trend where white nationalist groups and foreign actors are exploiting social media during natural disasters to spread misinformation, propaganda, and conspiracy theories. This phenomenon is designed to undermine the US government's credibility and create divisions within American society. It's essential for us to be aware of these tactics and take steps to counter them by promoting media literacy, fact-checking, and critical thinking. Lastly, we're focusing on the recent elections in India, where voters have cast their ballots in several key states, setting the stage for potential shifts in the country's political landscape. The results will provide valuable insights into the mood of the Indian electorate and the prospects for the country's major political parties. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. These are just a few of the stories we're following today. For more in-depth analysis and coverage, tune in to our full podcast or visit our website. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know what's right now. Firstly, Spirit Airlines' sudden closure has left thousands of passengers stranded, with many unsure of how to proceed with their travel arrangements. We've been following this story closely, and our thoughts are with those affected by the unexpected move. In another development, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to meet with Pope Leo XIV, marking a crucial encounter between the two leaders amid strained relations between the U.S. and the Holy See. This meeting comes at a time when President Donald Trump has publicly criticized the Pope's anti-war remarks, particularly regarding the situation in Iran. Lastly, the United Kingdom has announced its intention to enter negotiations with the European Union to join a €78 billion loan scheme aimed at supporting Ukraine. This move marks a notable shift in the UK's approach to its relationship with the EU, particularly in the realm of defence and security. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments in Armenia, where Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer will outline the UK's ambitions for closer ties with the EU. These stories highlight the complexities of human relationships, politics, and economics at play. As journalists, it's our responsibility to provide clear, accurate, and balanced reporting, while also acknowledging the emotional responses and personal stories that underlie these events. We'll be taking a closer look at these stories throughout the day, with expert analysis and updates from our correspondents. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the Indian stock market is bracing for a volatile trading session as election results unfold. Investors are advised to remain cautious and focused on broader macro signals rather than chasing sharp opening moves. The Nifty closed Friday at 17,857, just below the key 18,000 mark, with technical levels indicating that 17,700-17,800 remains immediate support. Secondly, the Reserve Bank of Australia is expected to deliver its third consecutive interest rate rise this week, aimed at curbing inflation. The decision comes amid growing concerns over the global economic landscape and rising oil prices. While some argue that the rate rise will unfairly burden households, analysts believe it's necessary to prevent inflation from becoming entrenched. Lastly, the United States has emerged as a major player in the global oil market, with exports reaching record highs of over 6 million barrels per day. The surge in exports has been driven by rising demand and disruptions to global supply chains caused by the Iran war. However, concerns about domestic fuel prices and energy security are growing, with some traders betting on a potential unwinding of U.S. exports. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. This region, widely recognized as a major water reservoir, influences our planet's water budget and deep cycling processes. The study reveals a pressure-induced hydrogen substitution mechanism in wadsleyite, leading to a substantial decrease in electrical conductivity. This finding suggests that our current understanding of the Earth's water cycle may need revision, as it indicates that conductivity-based estimates could significantly underestimate the mantle transition zone's water content. Furthermore, the researchers have discovered double superionicity in hydrous wadsleyite and ringwoodite at high temperatures, where both hydrogen and magnesium exhibit high ionic mobility. This dual-ion superionic state has important implications for mass transport, electrical conductivity, and magnetic dynamo generation in rocky super-Earth exoplanets. This discovery highlights the complex and fascinating processes that govern our planet's interior, reminding us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of our universe. As we continue to explore the Earth's mantle and its mysteries, we may uncover even more surprises that challenge our current understanding of the cosmos. In other news, we've been following developments in the investment community, where analysts have been discussing potential opportunities for dividend growth with companies like AGNC Investment Corp. And Bank of America. These stories offer insights into the world of finance, emphasizing the importance of thorough research and diversified portfolios for navigating market trends. Remember to stay curious, stay informed, and always keep a keen eye on the discoveries that shape our understanding of the universe and the financial world. Join us next time as we explore more wonders of science and discovery. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. In our first story, we take a look at the resurgence of Inter Milan under their new coach, Chivu. The team's impressive performance has been attributed to Chivu's trust in his players and effective tactical approach. Notably, young striker Francesco Pio Esposito has risen to prominence with 9 goals and 6 assists across 30 appearances. Next, we delve into the thrilling world of professional basketball, where the NBA playoffs are heating up. The Philadelphia 76ers and Los Angeles Lakers have been making waves with their unexpected performances, defying initial odds and keeping their championship hopes alive. We also highlight some significant bets placed on these teams, with potential payouts ranging from hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. And finally, we touch on the dramatic turnaround at Inter Milan, where Coach Chivu has proven himself to be an astute and effective leader. His ability to manage the dressing room and make tough tactical decisions has earned him the respect of his players and fans alike. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep the conversation going with the AIDailyPress. We'll continue to bring you updates on these developing stories as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, SAG. AFTRA has reached a tentative agreement with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, ending the lengthy strike that had Hollywood on hold. We'll be keeping an eye on the developments as more information becomes available. In other news, those adorable little people collectible figurines from The Devil Wears Prada have taken the internet by storm. With their impeccable attention to detail, they're a must-have for any fashion or film fan. I mean, who wouldn't want a miniature Miranda Priestly on their desk? And finally, Olivia Rodrigo absolutely slayed her hosting gig on Saturday Night Live, proving she's a talented young woman with a bright future ahead of her. With her upcoming album and tour on the horizon, we can't wait to see what she does next. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we took you on a journey to France, where we explored the world of perfumery and grass, known for its exquisite fragrances. We delved into the history and craftsmanship behind some of the most renowned perfumes, highlighting the significance of this industry to the region's culture and economy. Next, we shifted our focus to Missouri, USA, where a significant initiative is underway to ensure transparent and unbiased ballot language. The Respect Missouri Voters Group has submitted an initiative petition that could potentially lead to a more accountable democratic process, not just in Missouri but possibly nationwide. Lastly, we ventured into the natural world, exploring the unexpected consequences of peace in Colombia. following decades of conflict. Previously inaccessible areas are now open to birdwatchers, revealing a staggering array of avian biodiversity. This story underscores the interconnectedness of human conflict, environmental preservation, and biodiversity, offering a message of hope for both humans and wildlife. These stories highlight the diversity of issues and wonders that shape our world, from cultural heritage and democratic processes to the resilience of nature. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.